Hi there and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Florentin and this will be a review demo video on the new Epiphone PRO-1 Classic 2.0 guitar. It's a classical model that just came out a few months ago from Epiphone. In fact, a couple of weeks ago I bought 12 of these for my music classroom. I have a video, if you go back a couple of videos, 2 or 3 videos back, I have an unboxing video of 12 of these. If I have the time, I'll place a link there for you to look at, where I open up 12 consecutive boxes of this same instrument and take a look at them. So this will be an individual review demo of the instrument. It's a very cold day here in the Midwest. How cold, do you ask? Well, take a look at this. So it's been very cold for a couple of days and we're snowed in, and I'm home and have some extra time, so I decided to make this review demo video on this new guitar. I'll begin by looking at some of the cosmetic things. The first impression, the instrument looks impeccable, absolutely impeccable. There's no, sometimes when you buy a less expensive instrument, you would expect little scratches or little glue imperfections or manufacturing imperfections. When I opened all 12 of these, every single one of them was absolutely perfect. I'm quite happy with that. And this guitar that I'm holding now, I just picked a random one, is absolutely perfect. It's impeccable. There's nothing to complain about. Beautiful looks, and it just looks impeccable. Nothing to complain about. Some of the features of the instrument, well, some things that it comes with. It has this packet here, which I'm going to open in a minute. It comes with a truss rod, because with the truss rod key, because the guitar does have a truss rod. I'll get to that in a minute. And it also comes with a humidifier, which is awesome. This is the type that you stick in between the strings here in the sound hole, and just put some water in there. And I'll show you how that works. You kind of spread the 3rd and 4th strings and kind of stick it in there, and this way it'll be safe when you put your guitar away in a case or on the shelf or whatever, on a hook. And this way it's not touching the wood anywhere, and it'll keep the instrument humidified. That's especially important in the winter here in the Midwest, because when you have the heat on all the time, the air does get a little bit dry. I want to make sure that you keep the instrument humidified. So it's pretty awesome that the guitar comes with a humidifier. If I open out this packet real quick, I didn't open any of this yet. I just let on the guitar for a few minutes to just wear the strings a little bit. Inside the packet, inside the box, it's a beautiful box. I don't have it handy right now, but you can look at my unboxing video and you can see the box is there. Inside the packet, there's a few things. There's a beautiful Epiphone sticker, very nice. There's a beginner's guide booklet, and that's really nice. It describes the instrument. Well, not this instrument necessarily, just an acoustic guitar with the different parts and things you might need, like accessories like a case, a stand, picks, a wall hook, string winders. It's talking about how to change strings, how to attach a tuner. They recommend strings, and I'm trying to, I was curious what strings this is fitted with. It says here it's fitted with Epiphone ultralight strings. I'll be honest with you, I really like the Dario EJ45. and when these strings wear out, I'll put those on to see how that feels. These are a little bit weak for my taste, but it is what it is. Talks about capo, how to record with a smartphone, how to get cables even though this is not an acoustic electric, how to maintain the instrument, how to keep it humidified with humidifier, how to keep it clean, how to polish it, things like that. So that's very important if you're playing for the first time. That's quite helpful. The larger, there's a larger flyer here, nothing on the back. Basically, they offer some online guitar lessons, which are free, and they are at eMediamusic, one word, emediamusic.com/Epiphone, and it looks like they have some basic beginner lessons there, so that's awesome. You can look into that if you want. So that's that. Then there's a full color booklet here. It's actually not a booklet, it's a poster. Oh, this is very nice. On this side, you have just some really nice guitar shots. I'm probably gonna hang this up in my classroom somewhere. And on the back, you just have different models made by Epiphone. And I wonder if this one is on there. I don't see the PRO-1 on here. So maybe this is an older poster, or I don't see any. I see one classical model, the SST Classic, which is an acoustic electric. But that's the only classical I see on there. Anyways, that's a really nice poster. And that's what you get inside the plastic bag. Now about the instrument itself, some of the features you notice right away. It has 2 installed strap buttons, which is awesome. If you use a strap, that'll be very important. Most guitars will come with a button here, but most guitars will come without a button here. This one has a button installed here as well. So if you like to use a strap, you can do that right away. It does have this beautiful headstock Epiphone design. I'm going to take a close look at that. It's really nice. It's a metal badge, an Epiphone metal badge, which is really nice. Some details about the woods in here. I took notes so I don't skip anything. It has a cedar top. Obviously it's laminated, and there's no solid woods in here. The guitar sells for about $110. I think it retails at $170-ish, something like that. But it sells for like $109, $110. I bought them for a little bit cheaper because I bought many and we got a deal on it. So I think we paid $90 for one unit, which is awesome. So anyways, cedar top, mahogany back and sides. Looks beautiful, very nice wood, not cheap at all. It has a reduced body depth. I assume that's for better comfort for a beginner. I didn't measure it, so I don't know how much it is reduced, but it's reduced. And the neck is mahogany. It has an easy profile, a D-shaped profile, so it's quite easy to hold here. It does have fret markers at the 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9th frets, which is helpful if you're a beginner. Decent tuning keys. It's not the cheap tuning keys you get on a Lucida or something, so they're decent quality tuning keys. This is a rosewood bridge, which is awesome. And a thing that I really liked was that the saddle and the nut are not plastic, and that's a big deal on a guitar, especially at this price point. Usually guitars would have a plastic saddle and a plastic nut. This is new bone, N-U bone, one word, new bone, and it's made of tusk, I believe, and it's much superior to plastic. If you want to look this up, you should on the Epiphone website, where you can just Google new bone, one word, N-U-B-O-N-E. Just put new bone saddle or new bone guitar nut, something like that, and you'll find out that it's a really good. This is really good stuff. So that's what this tag says. Talks about the settle in the bridge. So maybe I should take that off. I won't have to keep that on there. And the other one is just another little promotional. Oh, actually, it shows the PRO-1 collection. Apparently, there are other guitars in the series, in the PRO-1 series. So there's the classical that I'm holding. There's also a couple of steel strings in there, which will have the same headstock design and the same headstock badge, the metal badge. Alright, so this is a little bit on the PRO-1 series. I don't know what else. I think that pretty much covers it. Easy to hold. It has a good sound. It has a decent sound. You probably noticed when I played in the beginning that it has a little buzz to it. For example, if I play that ascending E minor scale, see that? So when I get around here, I mean, I play with a heavy rest stroke, a heavy apoyando. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. But it's basically a heavy attack, and when the strings are very low, I'll show you, I didn't measure it, but it's pretty low, as you can see, you get a little buzz, and okay, so I'll have to adjust that. The good thing, this comes with a truss rod. That's what the truss rod is for. So right now, the neck, and take a look at this one, it's pretty straight, and what I would do, it has a typical classical angle, just a little bit of an angle, but I have to release the tension so the neck moves up a little bit. Look at it this way, the neck goes up a little bit and lift the strings a little bit. Now, the way it's set up now, I would say it's probably good for a raw beginner, because the strings are very comfortable, and when you play stuff in the beginning, like maybe half a scale, you're fine. Little buzz there, but you're fine. You play little chords like a D chord, like an E minor chord, you'll be okay. But when you start playing in the upper positions, then you get little buzzes. See? Okay. So then I'd have to adjust the truss rod. I wonder if I can do that now. So here's the truss rod key, and again, like I said, you want to think when the guitar sits like this, and if the strings are buzzing, if they're very close to the fingerboard, that means the neck is either very straight or at an angle this way, which places the strings very close to the fingerboard. So then you want to loosen up the truss rod, which allows the wood to release. You release the angle a little bit, so the neck goes up a little bit, and that lifts the string a little bit. When you want to tighten it, then you go this way, you tighten the screw, and then the strings get closer. So right now the strings are too close for my taste. So what I would do, just a quick adjustment, see if it works, you stick this in there. The truss rod is right there, if you can see it or not, right below the sound hole here. And you want to think to loosen it up. I'm not going to take too much time to deal with this right now, but let's see if I can do it. Okay, so I got a good grip. So now here's the angle of the truss rod wrench. Can you see it? So I'm going to pull it towards me as if loosening the screw. So I'm just going to go an inch or two, maybe one turn. Hold on. I went about an inch and a half, so now it's on the other side. And take it out and check. You usually want to go just one turn like that at a time. Don't overdo it, and try the try a scale again. And you might want to check your tuning every time, because strings can get out of tune as you do that. So yeah, right there's a buzz there, definitely. So this is not a repair or adjusting video, so I won't take too much time doing that. So if I can't stop the buzz, I'd have to do something different. But here we go. I'm gonna. So again, let's take a look. I don't want this to fall. Then scratch the top. I'm back to the same position. I'm gonna go that way, about an inch or so. Okay, ending up there. Can you see that? Okay, and then pull it out. Gonna wiggle it out, and I can already see that it's a little bit higher. So it's almost gone. It's still there, so I'll try one more. I won't go too far though. I won't go too far. So, hold on a second. Now, if you want more details about this adjustment, you can just Google or YouTube how to adjust guitar truss rod, and you'll see better videos than this one on that topic. And again, I'm at this angle right now. Take a look. And I'm gonna go to the other side, about an inch, inch and a half. Okay. So now, yeah, I can see how the neck lifted quite a bit. Check my tuning. There's a little buzz on the fourth string there. What I would do at this point, I would leave it this way and change the strings. As I read in the booklet there, these are light strings. I hope they're not super light. Forget what the information was. I hope they're not super light. Okay. Ultra light strings. So these are ultra light strings. So that could be part of the problem as well. I usually use mediums. I use the D'Addario EJ45, which are mediums, and you're going to get less buzzing with a medium or even a hard tension string. So at this point, it's almost there. No buzz anywhere except for here. Can you hear that buzz? Just on the fourth string there. And I would change the strings to a medium tension and see what happens. And if it's still buzzing, I would probably try one more inch, inch and a half of a turn, and then I would have to go here and lift this up. But I'm not going to get into all of that. So anyways, this is my hopefully not too long review demo of the Epiphone PRO-1 classic guitar, classical guitar, which just came out in the last year or so. And 12 of these. I have 12 of these for my classroom, and this is, I just picked a random one to play some music on. And if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comment section. If you want to subscribe to my channel, you're more than welcome to. You don't have to, but if you want to, you're welcome to. And thanks for watching the video, and see you next time. Stay warm.